welcome back, my peeps. So we're gonna get into the Easter and spring swing of things. So we're gonna make these. I'm gonna make 2 cookies today. We're gonna make 2 cookies. That's what they look like. We got a little chick and a basket filled with a bunny, some eggs, and some treats, right? So these are pretty easy to make. I used this set of egg cutters I got from Walmart. They usually have them every year. So it comes in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different sizes. I used the blue larger one because this clay shrinks down. So you don't, if you make them this size, it's going to shrink down probably to this size. Once the moisture dehydrates out of the clay, it shrinks. Okay? So if you don't have egg-shaped cookie cutter, but you have a candy corn cookie cutter, which I was going to use, but I can't find my candy corn cookie cutter because I organized my craft space. And you know what happens when you do that? You can't find nothing until you get used to your new layout. Well, that happened to me. So we're going to put these over here. I got my silicone mat and my Teflon sheets. Y'all know I love my Teflon sheets. And I put a silicone mat underneath my Teflon sheet so that it won't slide around, okay? Because this is a little slippery and it will slide around if you don't have something under it to, whoop, you see that? It almost didn't want to move. Hold it down to keep it from moving, okay? So these cookies were made with clay. You're gonna need some yellow clay, orange clay. This is a little foam egg I bought from Annie's Treasure. And then you need some brown clay. And the bunny is actually a cabochon, is acrylic resin. And this is also a cabochon, is resin. I did not make that by hand, but you can make it by hand. You don't need to buy carrots, but these were sent to me, so I said I'll use it because you guys know that I usually make my own carrots and stuff. I got these sprinkles. We got little Easter eggs. There's a couple of different Easter eggs in there. Flowers, carrots, and various sprinkles. That's a sprinkle mix I made. If you want to get some of these sprinkles, you can get them from Play Code 3. There's always a link under this video. Click on see more or show more, something like that, right under the title of this video, and you can go get you some fake sprinkles from Play Code 3 and get a discount code if you are qualifying products, and you get 15% off with my discount code. So look, this is, the cookie came out cute. Let me see. And this foam egg I had got from Annie's Treasure, and I just cut it in half. I don't know if I should have put an egg with a chick, but that's how it happened, right? So anyway, let's get started. So I got my rolling sticks here because you know I always use my little sticks to make my cookies. I can't just roll freehand. It's just, it bothers me to see if my cookie is lumpy or something. It just, or if it's off, like if it's one side is thicker than the other or whatever, it gets on my nerves. So to make this basket, I used this texture mat that I got from Amazon, right? And I will post a link. It's a set you can get from Amazon, but I don't know if you guys heard of Temu, or some people call it Temu, or whatever it's called. But anyways, they have it too. You buy one piece. It doesn't come as a set. You buy it by piece, so you don't have to get the whole set if you don't want the whole set. I will post a link to both of them, Amazon and Temu. You can get it from wherever you want. I have a code for Temu as well. If you're a first-time shopper, you get 30% off of your entire shopping cart. I'll post the information to that under this video too. But I'm going to use this. And I also have, I'm using this braid that comes in here. Now, you don't need the mold, because you know I'm going to show you how to make it without a mold. But some people like making it with molds because it makes their life easier. And then there's also this mold, and it has like a little rope on this side right here, or you can get a smaller mold. And it also has like rope molds. So I'll post information to all of this stuff down below, okay? So what I'm gonna do is put that cookie back there, and first I'm gonna roll out my cookie with my cookie dough color. You know, this is white clay, and to the white clay I added apple barrel classic caramel to give it like that cookie dough look, because that's what I like, that cookie dough look. And you can always do a quick dry brush of classic caramel if you want to give it more color once the cookie is dry. Once the cookie is dry, if you want to give it a more of a cookie look or like a baked look or whatever, you can always dry brush classic caramel onto the cookie part. I do that sometimes, but not all the time. Now, when you get your clay out, make sure that you condition it. It doesn't matter what kind of clay you use, Model Magic, air dry clay, polymer clay. You always need to condition your clays. Okay? So now I'm going to put this down. I think I took out too much, but so I got my, don't worry about this. This is dry clay that I scraped off, but the color stayed on there, so it happens. So you take your let me move it over a little bit. Your clay, and you're gonna just roll in between the sticks. What I meant to say was that I have the 2 layers, because you want the bottom of the cookie to be thicker than the top of the cookie, because the top is just the icing, so we don't want the icing to be as thick as the cookie. I mean, you could do that, but I just feel it looks more realistic when you have 2 different thicknesses. Where did I put it? Oh, here it goes. So I'm going to try to cut out the 2 cookies right now at the one time. So I got my little blade here, so I can cut this part away, so I don't have to re-roll. I'm going to just pick that up, move it out the way. And then I'm going to grab this clay from around, pick up my cookie, and it might give you a little trouble. Some clays are wetter than others, so if you have a little bit of trouble getting your cookie out, just tap it, take another piece of clay and tap it, and there you go. It might gonna get a little bit caught, but it doesn't matter. It's not gonna affect your cookie in any way, okay? So now I can get my other cookie out of here. Right? I don't know about you guys, but I'm so happy we got this clay, because it makes making cookies and all that stuff so much more easier than, you know, using caulk and slick paint and whatever. It just makes my life so much easier. All right, so I got my 2 cookies for my 2 different cookies that I'm gonna make today. Make sure you close your clay up good because it will dry out or start to dry out. Right? So I'm gonna put 1 cookie up here because I don't want to touch it or tap it or do any of. Matter of fact, let me put both of them up here. I want to get them out of the way because my luck, I will mess it up as usual, which is not any surprise. So now I'm gonna get this, and this is the basket weave texture. It comes with a couple of textures, but I'm gonna use the basket weave one. So I got me some clay. I mixed color that I'm mixing with. I probably mixed what's that called? Ugh, I can't remember the name of it. It doesn't matter what color. Any brown paint with white clay will work. So don't even stress yourself out. It don't have to be this exact color or anything like that. And it don't have to be brown. It could be pink. It could be yellow. It could be whatever color you want it to be, honey. Okay? So I'm going to use this texture mat. But I'm going to show you how you can do it without a texture mat as well. I'm not going to make a cookie out of it, but I will show you how to do it, okay? So I'm just going to take this and just... Wait, is that an air bubble? Yes, I thought it was a chunk of dry clay. And when you take the texture mat off, don't put it like that. You take your texture mat and you just roll it. Try to pull this. You pull this up. And try not to touch this part too much because you want it to keep the texture, okay? So just pull this away from the clay. Now, I'm just going to cut out another egg shape. And then I'm going to put this away. And then I'm going to take, see this clay? It's not as sticky as that clay, so I could just push it out. Then you're going to take the same cutter, and you're just going to cut however big you want your basket to be. You want it this low. If you want your basket this small, you make it this small. If you want a bigger basket, you move the cutter up, okay? I think that's a good size. So then you're gonna take you can trim these points down if you don't want it to be so pointed, and you get your cookie and you're just gonna put your basket part right on the cookie, okay? Now make sure, don't press it too hard because you want to keep your texture, but make sure that it's touching the bottom of the other cookie because if not, it's gonna lift up, okay? So there we go. We got our bottom piece of our, move this up because I will hit it. I know me. So now I'm going to get this texture mat. I want this. I like this one. So that's the one I'm going to go for. But any of these will work fine. Okay. So you're just going to get your clay. I'm going to move this up. And you're just going to fill it in. Okay. Now make sure you get enough clay that it is touching the bottom of the mold, because that's where your impression is going to come from. Now, if you have trouble taking the clay out the mold, you can put it in the freezer for a few minutes. And it should pop out nicely. But I'm hoping that this one will come out just fine. And I hope it's long enough because I don't know if it's going to be long enough. But I'm going to just add a little more clay just to be sure. So now, when you're taking it out, pull the edges away. Try to pull the edges away and help it come out the mold. And sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. When I did it yesterday, it worked fine. But today, you know, it says, oh, it's video time. And like I said, try to pull your away and try not to make it touch, let it touch the clay. Just pull it up and away, okay? Now, like I said, if you was having trouble with this, just put it in the freezer. Don't even bother with it. But it seems to be coming out. I need to grab this end over here. And there I go. See that? I don't know if it's going to be long enough because this one got caught on the bottom of this. Yeah. It happens, people. It happens. Oh, you just cut the bad pieces off. That's all. Cut the bad pieces and keep it moving. Nobody got time. You know what? I don't even think I used this one. I think I used this one. I did use this one. Let's try this one. Let's leave that one there. And let's see if this mold is a little bit more rigid than this one. This one is very pliable and soft. So let's see how this one comes out of this mold. Because this is the one I used yesterday. That's why I was like, why it came out so easy yesterday. But it still might make me look like a fool. But that's okay. Because I want y'all to see that it ain't always perfect. It's not always going to be perfect. And that's alright. You know what you do? You just keep on going. That's it. Keep on going. You know what? There's never... I used to work at this one place and I used to be like, you know, we have a problem or something. And he told me it's never a problem, it's just a situation. And you can fix those. Okay. So, when something, see this one came out, see this one? It opened up more like I was saying. I was wondering why. Using a different mold, that's why. So this one is going to come up a lot more easy because the mold is a lot more flexible. You see that? It looks just like rope, right? So we're going to get rid of this one. I'll leave the information to that mold if you want it. So now, you'll get your cookie back. I don't think we need the cookie cutter anymore. And you just gotta, now you gotta make sure that your ends are touching, okay? Because you don't want it to, like when it starts shrinking, you don't want it to pull away, okay? So make sure that your ends are touching. And you just go around. And you get your scissor and you cut the excess off. Okay, now make sure it's touching, because if it doesn't touch, you're going to be very upset when it starts pulling away. Okay, and there go your basket. Right? Now this is for people that want to use molds. I like using molds because it gives it like a clean finish. And it makes my life easier. But if you don't have molds, that's fine. I'm going to show you right quick. Let's put this one to the side. If you don't have a mold, what you do is this. You're going to get your clay. You could get you a texture sheet. Those are cheap. They have them at, I didn't bring a texture sheet over here, but I showed you those before. You go to Hobby Lobby. They have a whole set of texture sheets. It comes with 4 different texture sheets. You can get those, and I think it's like $2.99. And if you buy it when it's 40% off, because you know they don't give us 50% anymore. it is a really good, reasonable price. Okay, and it has a basket weave. It's not as small as this one. The basket weave is a little bit bigger than that, but you can still use it. So what you do is you get a where is my, here my blade right here. Take your blade. Now don't use the cut side. Try to use the dull side, and you just make impressions in your clay, going one way. Then you take it and you go the other way. It's more like a waffle texture, but it works for making baskets too. Okay, so you take that, and then you take your egg and you cut it out, and then you take and you cut that part out, and then you have your basket. And then now make sure you, because it's really pointed once you cut it with the cookie cutter. Then you take some clay. Maybe I should not put it on. It's hard to see this brown, right? Let's put that there. And then you're going to take some clay, and you're just going to roll it out into a log. A long log or snake or whatever. I think I took a little bit too much. I don't think we need that much, but, and you're going to roll it until the snake gets long enough, because you're going to fold it over and double it. Okay, so you're going to twist it into a braid. Okay. Now you got to make sure it's long enough before you stop rolling. Now when you roll this, well, if you want it to look even, you roll, you start in the middle, then you go a little bit to the side, then you go a little bit to this side, then you come to the middle, then you go to the side, so it could be kind of even, okay? So I'm going to take these and I'm going to connect them, and then I'm going to twist them like that. And that's going to be the braid for your basket handle, okay? So you take your bottom part of your basket, and then you're going to connect this, and you're going to come on this side. Now you might have to cut some of it off, and you're going to just connect it like that. And now you have a basket, okay? So you can still do it without a mold. I just like to use a mold. That's just me, okay? But I don't want you to feel like you need to have a mold, because you don't. So I'll put this clay away. And so now I'm going to fill up the basket with some sprinkles and whatnot. And we're going to be done with that. And then we're going to do the chick real quick, okay? I'm going to put my clay over here. So I got some sprinkles and stuff that I have here. I'm going to show y'all. I have a whole, every year I try to add to my collections. So this is my whole spring, where I keep my spring sprinkles and stuff. So I bought these foam eggs this year from Annie's Treasure. They're so cute. That I added that to the collection. And I got some bunnies in here, and some cabochon carrots and stuff. And I'm going to use, I think I'm going to use a purple bunny and a carrot. And these are egg sprinkles. But I think, and these also, this is a sprinkle mix. This is from Playco 3. You can get from Playco 3. It has bunnies in it. It has little peeps. Tiny little peeps. It has eggs. I don't know if y'all can see that good, but This is a cute mix. I'm going to use some of that. And I think that's it. I do have a mix that I did last year. It has all kinds of craziness in here. It got chicks. It got flowers. This is from last year. I mixed this sprinkle mix up. I'm going to use some of that. Okay, so I'm going to get my my basket. And I'm gonna use glue. I'm not gonna use hot glue. Hot glue and clay do not like each other too much. So I'm just gonna use some Aleene's clear tacky glue. You could get this little bottle at Dollar Tree. And I'm just gonna take some glue and just go around this edge right here. And I'm just going to put glue on the edge. That's it. So it could like fill up the basket. All I need is for the stuff to get caught up on there. That's it. And I'm put a little bit there because I'm going to stick my bunny rabbit on here. Like that. And he's going to stick on there. And then I'm going to use I need something to grab my sprinkles. So I'm going to use this right here. So I'm going to put a couple of eggs, but I'm going to wait until I fill it up. I'm going to get some of this sprinkle mix that I have here. And I'm just going to scoop some out and put it on top right here. And kind of press it in there so it gets caught on the glue. Then I'm going to just turn it over so all the extra sprinkles, and you can see what needs to be adjusted and where more sprinkles need to go. Yeah, this need more sprinkles over here on this side. It looks pretty bare. I don't know what happened over there. So I'm going to put some more glue just to why does glue give me such a hard time? I'm going to just put a little bit of glue on top. Just on top, a little bit on top of the bunny's feet. And I don't know why the glue over here didn't really pick up much. But what I'm going to do is add some eggs. Because I do want to add some eggs. So I'm going to get some of the eggs out of here. There's like a couple of designs. I think there's like 3 little different designs. I'm going to get some of these eggs. Hold on. This has like 2 little different designs of eggs. Let's see. I like these eggs. And this egg. And, okay. I'm not going to put too many eggs. Even though it doesn't matter. So what I'm going to do is get my little toothpick that I have right here and a dab of glue. You know, I showed y'all how to do this. You don't even need a big dab, a little dab will do ya. And pick up my sprinkles like that and put them where I want them to go. Let me show you what I'm doing. So I want some of the eggs to go in the front. I need a little bit of glue. Put some glue over here too. Okay. And then you get your other eggs Oops, I forgot to touch the glue. And I want to put an egg there. And an egg there. I just want the eggs to show. That's all. I'm going to get a little carrot. Sprinkle and put it there. Put a flower right here. And I don't know what else I got. Let's get this. I like this little bunch of sprinkles and just put them randomly wherever. And I think that's enough. I don't like putting too much because y'all know I don't. It's just gets a little and that's what it looked like. Oh, I forgot to put his little carrot on the side, right? Like that one over there. So I just took a little bit of glue. Not too much. And then I stuck the carrot on there. Like that. And it's going to be there forever. Once you use the tacky glue, it's going to be there. I feel like I need an egg over here. Okay. I don't know if I have enough glue there. I don't want to stick. Maybe I don't have any glue. The only thing about the clear glue is that you can keep adding it and it won't even show up. Alright, let me get that egg again. There you go. So now we good. I like the way that looks. Now there's also some jelly beans. I was gonna put jelly beans. They have these small little jelly beans you can put on there too. But they wasn't small enough, so I just decided not. Because it looks a little too big. And I'm like, no, that's not gonna work for me. Alright, so let's put this away and make our chick. I'm kind of taking long. I don't like to take too long on a video, but I do try to give y'all step by steps. Okay, so let's move on. I'm going to just move all this stuff out the way. So I have my cookie already, so I'm just gonna got some yellow here. This is pretty easy. You don't need a mold for any of it. You don't need a mold for any of this. Okay. If I could open this bag, I'm trying to make sure I keep it nice and closed tightly so the clay won't dry out. Okay. So remember to always condition your clay. It's very important that you do that. Okay. So now I have my 1 layer sticks. And then you're just gonna roll it out. I always like to lift it up. Well, we don't need this clay, but I'm still going to put it away for a minute. Then you pop it out. And remember what I told you when you're getting ready to put your clay on here. If it has a point or a beginning part, lay that down first. That's going to be your guide. And then you just go and just lay your... Now make sure, like I always tell you, that they're touching the bottom part of the cookie, because it will lift up. And I'm going to show you right now what I'm talking about. See this? This part of the cookie right here, I didn't press it down that good, and it's kind of lifted up a little bit because I didn't press it down when I made it. Like press it down, not hard so that you lose your impression. Just enough so that they touch, okay? Because it will lift up. And then you're not going to be happy about that. So make sure that your icing lines up. And there you go. So maybe I could hold on, let me move this over here. So this is the easiest cookie, and it's so cute. So you're gonna get you some clay, and you're gonna roll out a log. A little. This is too much. That's too much sin. Okay. You'll roll you out a log, right? You can roll it in your hand. And you're going to take this log and you're going to cut it into, I don't know if that's still too much, but I'm going to go with it. You're going to cut it into threes evenly as best as possible, okay? Which I think that one is too long, but y'all know what I'm trying to do. Then you're going to take your clay again, roll it into a ball, and then you're going to take your end and you're going to make it look like a teardrop, okay? See that? And you're going to smash it down. And that's going to be his hair, his first little feather. Wait, I want to make sure I get this even. So that's going to be his first. You can flatten it down as much as you want or leave it as thick as you want. And you're going to get your other one and you're going to do the same thing. And you're going to take it and put it over here. And smash that one down. Now he's starting to look like something, right? I don't know if he's starting to look like something, but... And you do the same thing again. And you come on this side. And you're going to do the same thing, okay? Now, you can take your blade. I don't have my... Let me see. Yes, I do. Okay. I don't know what happened to my I have no idea what happened to my. So if you want to like put some lines in it to make it look like a little feathery feather, just do that. Take a little and just go in there and do like that, or you can leave it plain. It's totally up to you, but I'm gonna do it like that. Okay. Now for his arms, we're gonna do the same thing, but just with bigger pieces, okay? And I think I'm gonna put a carrot in his or should I put a jelly bean? Is that the jelly bean is kind of small? There's two different size jelly beans in here, big ones and small ones. But I have this jelly bean that I got from Hobby Lobby. Does it even look like a? It's not a. It's like an egg shape. So it's really not like a jelly bean. Huh. Maybe I will put a carrot. Let's see if I got. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put a carrot. Okay, so you're gonna get you another piece of clay, and you're gonna do the same thing. I hate these lights. I can't. Can you guys see what I'm even doing? So you're gonna get I can't figure these lights out to save my life. I tried everything I can try. You know, roll it into a log again. And then you're gonna cut it. Oh no, I think that's too much, but I'm gonna go with it. Cut it in half. And then you're gonna roll it into a ball again. It's too dark. You're gonna roll it into a ball, and you're gonna do that teardrop thing again. But now you're gonna, wait, I messed up. Okay, so you're gonna take it and you're gonna do that teardrop thing again, right? But now you're gonna make this, you're gonna try to stretch this out a little bit so that it's gonna reach like, you know, the edge of this cookie. You're gonna go like this. I think I did it too big, but you know what I'm doing. And then you're gonna do this other side the same way, okay? You're gonna roll it into a ball. You're gonna go do the teardrop thing. And then you're gonna stretch it out a little bit. Flatten it a little bit, stretch it. I think I made these too big. Is the carrot even gonna fit? If I could take this off. That's the one thing about this. Once you gotta commit to this. Wait. I don't really like the way this arm look. What's wrong with this arm? I stretched it out too much. Okay. Alright. Now that's better. I'm going to just do it like that. And then just like I did with his hair, I'm going to come in here and put some texture to make it look like feathers, you know. Maybe I should have not did the top part like that, but right? Am I even gonna have enough room for his face? Oh boy, I made these arms too big. But anyway, make them smaller than mine, but I'm just giving you the guide to how to do it. As you can see, I'm not a great sculptor. So then I took a little piece of orange to do his, what you call those? Oh man. Just cut it in half. Just do the same thing. I think this is too much clay. Let me take some away because that's the problem I do. I take too much clay. And I shouldn't. But I do. And cut that in half. Try to get it as even as possible. And you're going to do the teardrop thing again. There's a lot of teardrops here. And then you're going to put his little, what you call his feet again? Oh, man. Ugh, girl. Y'all know I got to forget something. Make that teardrop again. Flatten it down a little bit. Put it down. Then you go in there and you put your, do the little 3 lines at, no, not the 3 lines, the 2 indentions. Okay. There you go. And then now you're going to put his beak. Maybe I should not put a carrot because now I got too much yellow. I mean, too much orange. You're just going to get you around. And this is what I do. I roll it against the, it's going to be a teardrop as well. But I kind of twist it so it could be flat but still have like a beak. And then I went in there with my blade. And right in the middle, I made like a line. Like that. I don't know if you can see that. And then I'm going to put that in on his face. So he has a little beak. And if you want, you could go in there and define it even more. So then for his eyes, you could put use clay to make his eyes, but I'm gonna use this dotting tool and some black paint, just regular apple barrel paint, and I'm gonna go in there and give him some eyes, and that's it. Just tap it, boom. Of course the eyes are not gonna come out round because, you know, why should they come out round? I'm only on video. But that's how it is. But guys, you know I keep it real. Look, mistakes happen, things happen, but you know what? Like I say, you keep it moving. But there he go. He's still cute. He is still cute. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I tell you guys, you run into an issue, don't get all crazy about it, whatever. Just start over or embellish it or just go with the flow. It's going to be okay. It's just crafting. Crafting is supposed to bring you joy and happiness, not stress, okay? So, here go your 2 cookies that we made. Because, you know, I like to do little cookie collections for the seasons. Even though we didn't do any for St. Patrick's or anything like that. But aren't these precious? And we're going to make some more cookies. But these are the first to start our little spring fling thing. Okay, y'all? Well, guys, please, if you could, just like this video. Even if you leave an emoji, give me a thumbs up. Leave a comment. I love when you guys leave comments. I always respond back. If you have any questions, leave it in the comment. I will get back to you. Yes, I will. I'll answer your questions. So all I ask is if you could just please give me a thumbs up. Please. I would really, really love it if you just leave a comment, an emoji, a bunny rabbit, whatever. That really helps my channel to, you know, the algorithm, so people could see the videos more, and so my channel could keep growing and stuff like that. And also, I'm going to leave the link to the molds on Amazon. I'm going to leave the Temu links if you want to sign up for Temu. If y'all go on Temu, y'all will lose your mind, okay? Is Temu real? Yes, it's real. Is it a scam? No, it's not a scam. I'm getting my order. It's coming this week. Soon as I do, I will be doing a Temu haul. So expect that video to be coming. And once y'all see what I got and the prices I got it for, and it's free shipping, you guys are going to want to go get y'all some too. I'm going to keep it real with y'all, how much I paid for it, all that good stuff. All right. So if you want to get a head start, I will leave all the Temu information down below. Like I said, 30% off on your first order, which is awesome. And have fun shopping. So guys, until the next video, stay safe, stay healthy, keep crafting. I will talk to you all very soon. God bless you guys. Bye.